So I will tell you just a little bit. This isn't on the schedule, but I'll tell you just a little bit about the history and how we are here. So I started with the Boys and Girls Club, and it's okay, so I'm gonna come outside of the mic. I started the Boys and Girls Club November 30th of 2020. In my first board meeting, where you're sitting at right now, we talked about having a parking lot as a capital campaign and say, hey, you know what, we're gonna do just a parking lot because as you can see, there's some little dents and rivets in the parking lot. And it's kind of a safety risk. So when we talk about buses coming in, dropping off kids, things of that nature, it was a challenge. And one of my board members said, you know what, that's not enough. We need to go a little bigger. We don't just need to put a parking lot here. This is a diamond property. And so from those conversations, we started talking about the renovations or a potential brand new club. And so as you see the current club that we do have, that was brought up in 81. The land was given to us in 70, but the club was brought up in 81 and continually added to over the years. We said, you know what, this is time to do a property here in Carter Lake, led by Carter Lake, and supporting the families that we serve in Carter Lake. And so that's how we got to where we were, and now we're almost to the point where about 8 months from now, the club will be finished. We'll have a new club for our members, for our community, for our staff, and a whole bunch more experiences that continuously showcase why the clubs are a very unique brand, a very unique space in our communities, and very unique at serving the boys and girls we get to serve every single day. So a little bit of history there. So first I want to thank the donors, of course, who have supported this project. First with our lead donor, of course, the Charles Lakin Foundation. Let's give them a huge round of applause. I will tell you, when we bring out anyone to this property and they see the 35 acres we have here, they understand right away this is a very much unique property. You don't get this so close to a downtown area on both sides. You don't get a diamond property like this, where you're right on a lake, you have 35 acres of wooded land, and you have wonderful experiences that happen every single time. So when they came down here and saw it, there was no question that, you know what, we need to support this project. We need to support our kids, we need to support our community, and we're very thankful for them. Other donors of this project that made this come to fruition, Bob and Polina Schlott, the Owen Foundation, the Logier Foundation, the Mammal Family Foundation, the Walter Scott Family Foundation, the Peter Kiewit Foundation, Broadmoor Development in recognition of Tom Kunkel, and then the Hyder Family Foundation in recognition of Josh Towie. So now, without further ado, I want to bring up my boss. Many of you know him as Mr. Tim Holland, and Tim is the founding principal of Holland Basham Architects. Tim is also, similar to myself, an alumni of the South Omaha Club, and also the board chairman for the Boys and Girls Club of the Midlands. He's been an integral part of not only this club, but also many clubs and a lot of the direction of the Boys and Girls Club over the years. So please welcome our board chairman, Tim Holland.
Thank you, Richard. Thanks everyone for coming out on such a beautiful day. We finally broke through the heat, and I think we're all enjoying that. Now it just needs to stay like this for 4 or 5 months. Right? So at Boys and Girls Clubs, we're committed to our mission of serving those youth who have the greatest need in our communities. And we do this across 12 sites in the community, and we have made a commitment in the last 10 years to really up our game with our club facilities across the community. And as Richard said, this was one that we looked at very seriously, continuing to renovate this club. We've done multiple projects over the years, but we finally got to the point where there weren't enough bandages to solve the issues that we had with this club. It was actually better for us to start. It was a wiser investment. This club will be here, for 50, 70 years. For the first time on this campsite, we're adding a storm shelter. So the large precast structure is not only our gym and cafeteria, but it will also be a storm shelter greatly needed in our community. Richard gave a little bit of history, but I go back even further in that I was actually a kid who came to camp here many, many years ago. And it's amazing, just even from South Omaha coming out here on the bus, I had no idea we were next to the airport. that was not something, I don't know if there weren't as many planes back then, but I haven't heard any today, even when I've been out here. So for us as kids, I mean, this was truly an adventure getting out here and really into nature. We did not have the club at that time, so this was added, as Richard said, back in the early 80s, I believe. So that's worked well. And we're committed to this community to stay here and serve the youth here. So I'd like to have all of our board members raise your hand, stand up. I want to thank all of you for your commitments over all the years. So thank you. I appreciate that. Also, we have some of the staff from Holland Basham Architects, Megan and Sean, who've been involved intimately in the design of this project and the execution as we move forward. And then also, I'd like to recognize those folks with Leader Construction who are making it reality. So if you guys would raise your hand. We greatly appreciate everything you're doing. And as Richard said, it's no great feat, especially in today's environment. We're actually ahead of schedule, which is amazing. So we look forward in 8 months to the ribbon cutting. But in the meantime, we got some great activities today. And Richard, I'll hand it back over to you. Thank you.
So thank you, Tim. And as I stated earlier, of course, Boys and Girls Club not only serves the state of Nebraska, but also serves the state of Iowa. We have 2 clubs that are fortunate to have in Iowa, one in Carter Lake and one in Council Bluffs. And because of that, we have a group of volunteers that continuously support with our Southwest Iowa Board of Trustees that support these 2 clubs. So please help me in welcoming the president of the Southwest Iowa Board of Trustees, Ms. Amy McDermott.
Thank you, Richard. I just wanted to say thank you, first of all, to all the donors that made this possible. I'm so excited that this is happening and to be a part of it. I've been involved in with the clubs for several years. My children came to camp at this club, so I'm excited to bring them, to show them the finished product also. We, as the Board of Trustees, just look forward to further supporting however we can. So, thanks a lot. Oh, if you're a member of the Board of Trustees, give a little wave. Again, thank you so much.
Thank you, Amy. And as a resident of Carter Lake and a resident of Iowa, I will tell you, as soon as I took over on November 30th of 2020, we had a very strategic conversation with the Southwest Iowa Board of Trustees, and we're very thankful for the support and all of their effort, not only to support the Iowa clubs, but also to support all clubs in totality. And a lot of that has been led by Amy, so very thankful to have you, of course, as our current president of that too. Now please join me in welcoming the City of Carter Lake Mayor and proud Carter Lake alumni. We can't forget that, so I'm gonna say that again. Proud Carter Lake alumni for the club, Mr. Ron Cumberland.
Kind of like what Richard said. I mean, I remember this facility in camp before the day of the new building there, I thought, but now that's from the 70s or 80s. Shows how old I'm getting. But this means a lot to this community. It is a gem. I mean, this supports and keeps the kids of this community well beyond what anyone could imagine. I mean, your team, what you're doing here means more than what you can imagine. So thanks to everybody involved, what you did, and it's a great thing. Thanks.
Thank you, Mayor. Of course, when we think about the Carter Lakes partnerships and supports, we truly appreciate all the support that we do have. And now I would like to present the club director for the Carter Lake Boys and Girls Club, Ms. Evelyn Taylor, along with a special guest that she will be bringing up.
Hi there. Hi there, I'm Evelyn, and I am the new club director at the Carter Lake Club as of May 1st. We had a busy, bustling summer. Camp was fabulous. Every week we were at max capacity just about the entire summer, so we're doing something right. and I am a returning staff. I worked here previously about 3 years ago as the program director, and so I work very closely with Ms. Courtney Comfort, who is also here today. Ms. Courtney, she was the club director for many years, and so she taught me a lot. When I heard she was promoted and she was onward and upward, I decided to throw my hat in the ring because I love this organization, I love this club, and I love these kids. And here I am today before you, super excited, and with my friend Avery here. And so it's a pleasure to be here. We really look forward to this new facility. It's a long time coming. And, you know, our members are excited about what we got going on in our current building. So this just takes us to that next level. And I cannot wait for next summer. We got a lot coming with camp, our new facility. It's going to be a summer for the books. So with that being said, I would like to introduce Mr. Avery here, and he's got a little poetry reading for you guys.
Hi. Let no one steal your dreams. Let no one tear you apart. Let no one burn you embarrassing. That fire that drives inside your heart. Let no one steal your dreams. Let no one tell you that you can't. Let no one hold you back. Let no one tell you that you won't. See your sight and keep them fixed. Set your sight on high. Let no one steal your dreams. Your only limit in the sky. Let one steal your dreams. Follow your heart. Follow your soul. For only when you follow them will you feel trust whole. Set your sight and keep them fixed. Set your sight on high. Let no one steal your dreams. Your only limit is the sky.